Microphone active. Desktop active. D&D screen engaged. Hello, welcome everyone, one and all. Probably Fluffy, who's just there. Hi. Welcome to Tuesday night at the table. Here we are with Master's Betrayal. Back in the saddle. Slightly upgraded tech, as in the fact is that we've got Fluffy on his camera now because the beard must be shown.
And the dog.
And Winkers.
Winkers, look. Baby girl.
Puppers! Alright. I don't know how it shows, but I got my dice tray there that's semi-transparent. Look at this. Semi-transparent. If I get it lit properly, it'll probably show. But enough about me. Let's talk about you. And by you, I mean let you talk.
Can you do that?
Occasionally.
Alright, well, does anybody remember what happened last? Millions of years ago?
Fuckery happened.
Probably.
Because this is this game. Hello, Ray.
Hello, Ray.
Avera tried to run away, and we had to go find her. Breakfast was had, I think.
Yes. Breakfast. Always breakfast.
More importantly, you guys made a plan.
Storming the castle.
That we did.
Tuki and Gowan, I think we're going to fly around.
Yup.
This is true.
Which I was curious. We have another druid. Why are there not two druids flying? Can be little birds, inconspicuous as fuck.
You guys have another druid here?
Yeah.
Oh, fuck. I keep forgetting Nixie's a druid.
Yeah.
She's so witchy.
So do I.
She's witchy.
She's still a druid and has the ability to turn into a little bird.
That she does. I mean, she wasn't invited, though, because you guys didn't invite her. But
The fewer people we have moving in here, the better.
however you guys want to do it. I'm just here to kill you with monsters.
I just mean turn into like a little pigeon or something and can be inconspicuous as anything. And
They can poop
three
on
eyes, three sets of eyes is better than two.
Well, is Tuki inviting Nixie to go along?
Sure.
Shaden will give Tuki kind of a disgruntled look, but otherwise keep her thoughts to herself. Nixie, on the other hand, just kind of shrugs. Well, it's been a bit since I've done that.
It's alright, I don't do it super often either.
I mean, I prefer to just send my familiar with you, but she'll shrug. And are you guys ready to go, or do you need preparation time?
I'm ready.
I am all the man that I can be.
Sure. Are you ready then?
Yeah, we'll go with that.
Okay. Well, Nixie will turn into a little canary.
Okay.
That bitch gonna just fly off again, isn't she?
And then she suddenly turns invisible.
Oh my god.
She can't do both.
I'm joking because...
Yeah, I know. That's what she normally does.
Yeah.
Except Remy has that ring now.
Yes, Remy has that ring because Nixie thought she needed an escape.
Tuki will do the Tuki thing and turn into like a raven or an owl or something.
Am I the only person who's imagining that plants guy from Breath of the Wild?
Sure.
Yes.
Nixie will kind of land on your shoulder, go in and peck at your ear a bit.
No, you do it like this.
She'll flutter away when you lift your fist.
Hawk will hold his finger out.
Mm-mm. And you are on your broom, my sir. Because I was dumb enough to give you a flying broom. And so
Give nothing. You signed off on it.
I know.
I paid for it with my own big boy money.
Big boy money.
All
It's
right.
it's how I pay for all my fun toys.
Is her eye still missing in animal form?
Yes, she still has the 2 separate colored eyes.
Does her animal form have the eye patch?
Yes.
Oh my
She
god!
wears a little tiny eye patch.
You draw that like ASAP.
Very pissed off bird with an eye patch. This is great.
Sounds like Nixie. All right, so you take flight. And I believe
I exit the mansion, which leads me into the lounge area of the cabin. I'll take the key at that point, and then go flying.
All right. And I do believe that when everything was said and done, it was early afternoon. Were you guys going to wait until later to head out, or were you heading out?
I thought it was morning.
Well, it was morning, but then Avera ran off, and discussions had to be had.
Oh, okay.
It's like late morning, early afternoon.
Best to get to the location first.
Okay. So you guys set off, and you are here. You guys are flying over this thickly treed mountains. Looking down, it's just treetops, breaking occasionally for streams and lakes. It doesn't seem that these mountains are well inhabited. You fly for a bit, and it takes perhaps half the day before you come into this steep, rocky valley. And below you is a large temple of sorts.
Well,
It's
that's
made
subtle.
of light gray bricks and almost blends with the stones around it.
Okay then.
Walk.
No. You're right, Tukey. 5G is perfectly safe, but it's odd for you to bring it up.
All right, you found the place.
Where the dead speak.
Well, I mean, it's a place.
All right, so what am I looking at as far as ground patrol goes?
You don't see anything outside the temple. It seems abandoned.
Seems abandoned. Well, how far away am I from the entrance?
I mean, you're flying high above it.
Start slowly descending in. It's just so that I can keep an eye out around the visibles to try and see if there's any active eyes or patrol.
The canary flits around your head as you guys slowly come down into this valley. And
Tweet.
there seems to be many entrances. It doesn't seem to be a very closed off place. There's rows and rows of columns that seem to line the outside of this as though to obscure where the entrance is. Either that or it's just very open. There's still no ground patrol. This place seems very much abandoned.
Looks like we've got a bit of a honeycomb going on here, guys. So, what are your suggestions?
Not
Quack, squawk, quack.
not to get sticky.
I mean, yeah, but we're trying to save everybody. Smoking them out is fun, but I mean, and can we provide a big enough fire down there anyway?
Quack, squawk, quack.
I mean, I do like Firestorm. That is that could work. But how are we going to pump all the oil down there?
You will feel a sharp pecking at your ear.
Well, I don't hear you coming up with good ideas.
Just tweeting.
Angry tweets.
I mean, we could just go in from the top, couldn't we?
The top is a tall and thin steeple on a slightly slanted roof. Seems to be made of some kind of dark tile.
What do you say? Touch down there and take a bit of a more look around?
The canary will kind of shoot past you.
I think that means maybe. So I'll go with Tukey down that way.
Alright.
Yeah.
You guys land on the delicate tiles of this shrine of sorts. And instantly at touchdown, Nixie will come back into her human form. It is obnoxious to have you be the only one talking with nobody to reprimand you.
Yeah, but really, has anyone reprimanding me ever really done much of anything?
Gets the bile out of my throat.
I'm gonna chalk that up to you just being half a lady right now.
Half lady? What do you mean by that?
Oh, she's all lady.
Shut up, Curtis!
Hot flushes.
Nixie looks almost ready to punch you in the face. She looks steamed by the comment.
How about we take a look around?
You're not there, Hawk. Shut up.
What?
You haven't been let out of the key.
Let me out!
You're still in the pocket.
Let me out of the pocket!
You didn't have a way to turn into a bird or something.
I didn't know. I'm just kind of going with the flow here.
Exactly. Alright, so. Are there any windows or any way to look in on this?
No, this roof is kind of this, like, almost flat slanted thing that comes over these columns that just... There's no windows. There's no second story. You're on the roof. There's just this sharp, pointy statue thingy.
Sharp, pointy statue thingy?
Steeple-looking thing.
Okay, so it's not a statue, it's just a sharp roof.
But only in the center of the roof.
Yeah. Okay, so it's got a point. There are no windows on the sides here or anything?
No.
We could go in through the top. I've got a very delicate process that'll get us in there.
Do you want to go through the roof?
You got voltage right over there.
Oh god, I thought it was...
Sure?
He's talking to Jess, I'm sure.
Oh.
But...
Caleb.
Oh, Caleb. Otherwise, I was thinking, it's like, wow, when did Torhild get here?
I think
Is that a
that's
witch hat or a UFO?
Wow,
That's,
thanks.
that's a spire.
I don't. Oh wait, you drew it on the map over there. Ah, scroll over.
Why is it purple on your screen but pink on the rest of ours?
That's not pink.
Not on
It's a
yours.
pinkish purple.
Okay, so you've got the pointy steeple, spiral, whatever thingy. And then this lightly slanted roof that comes over these rows and rows of columns that all stand on top of this line of stairs.
Okay.
So it's like a Gothic cathedral mixed with the House of Athena.
How big is the No, we're going for subtlety, never mind. It's like, what would happen if we just dropped this pointed section into the floor below? So we can go in and around.
Yeah.
Alright, well let's take ourselves a quick little peek. Like, go to the edge and kind of...
So as you begin to hang off the side of this roof, you are looking past rows of columns into darkness.
How much darkness?
You don't see anything interrupting it. Just darkness.
Goes beyond 60 feet then.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So we can be all ninja about this if we want to.
I mean...
Squawk, squawk.
Yeah, but I don't think she would like to be covered in black paint.
What are you
But
plotting?
black is
Nothing.
beautiful.
Look, all I'm saying is the less people who know we're here, the more likely not all of us have to infiltrate this area.
Well, no, I get that, but I mean, we might just skim along the ceiling, all snicky like, until we have to get down on foot. Because I don't know if there's people patrolling up here. We don't know if there's just a straight tunnel and if there's nowhere to hide. I have not seen soul one wandering this area, and that has me a little...
Well, I mean, that little one you stole away has a helpful little ring for that. You could send them in.
Yeah, but we need to have more of a presence there.
Well,
The ring is good, to be fair, but I don't know.
well, what about you, Tuki? What do you want to do?
Squawk, squawk, squawk.
I'm not going to repeat what she said. It's a terrible idea, and that's a resort B.
I mean, I had to burn a wild shape for this, so I'm gonna keep it going as long as it's feasible.
I'm just assuming that Tuki said go in and murder them all. So,
Except Vamir.
I mean, the translation's not absolutely perfect.
All right. I leave it up to you because I don't plan to be going with you.
Do you want to hop back in?
Let's just say I'm not all here right now. More of a liability than I'd like to admit.
That squawky noise.
So, all right. We'll get you in the foyer on standby. Now, if this thing pops open again, and I'll give a signal. You'll if it pops open again and you hear something like a fight, that's when we will institute Operation Clown Car. And you guys can just basically, if this thing opens up and it sounds like a fight going on, these assholes won't know what hit them.
You have a little beehive in your back pocket. I get it.
Yeah.
Alright, that's fair, but I'm sure you and Tuki want to take out a few more.
Yeah, we're probably going to get out, Hawk and probably Shay for sure.
Yeah, she looks like one who's ready for a fight.
Yeah, she's a bad bitch.
Walk and approve.
I'm not going to... Look, I'm not going to say that. We're in mixed company, okay?
Well, I know somebody else who's itching for a fight if you want to consider taking him as well.
I mean... I don't know how sneaky Kerchak is, but... That's a fun idea. We'll keep him in the beehive for the moment, but things get rough. He'll probably be one of the first ones out, I'm sure.
Well, I'm sure. Well, it's up to you then.
All right. I hate having to go into this as blind as I will, but I seem to have left my spy copter at home.
Your what?
A little quadcopter. It's like a little stealth disc with a camera on it. Flies around. I left it in the crab. It was a great surveillance drone. It was fun.
Sure.
I built it myself.
Uh-huh. You keep telling yourself that.
Look,
Next
you...
build Predator drone with tactical nukes. That'll be handy.
I mean, that's basically a potion of meteor swarm.
Exactly, though. LOL. What?
Yeah. That is going.
Look, I am the artificer of this world.
By the way, Ray.
By the way, this game is full of absolute nonsense.
So, this right here is not pinging.
Oh, hi.
The right thing.
Ping.
Did it ping?
Yes, it pinged on me.
Okay.
Hey.
That is going.
That's a me.
Quinn is playing going.
It's a me. Gowan.
This is Tuki, which is played by Fluffy.
Oh, she purdy. She purdy.
And
I'll
then
get
if
this.
you will scroll over. This is Hawk, played by Kevin.
Woo.
I play everybody else who's
Yep.
in that lineup.
Yep. DM life be like.
This one as well, the angry one.
Yes, especially that one. And this is the in question bad bitch.
Yes.
Yeah.
Hawk has so many things to say about that, though.
Well, what?
Shaden being referred to as a bad bitch.
I think Shaden would approve of being called that.
Yes.
Well, I mean, in the dictionary, bad means not good.
Yeah, well,
She doesn't
the
do
only
it
the only
either.
dictionary I know about Hawk is the urban one. So watch yourself.
But I mean, Shaden's not a good person.
I think she's an excellent person.
She's a good person to some people.
Yeah.
Frankly, she...
The jury's still out if that regards to me as well.
Well, I mean, I'm just saying, none of you have asked her background.
Whatever.
And she has a little bit too much of human features to be referred to as a bitch.
She has what?
Too many human features.
Oh, God, you're such a nerd. Okay.
Did
Let's...
you pull him out yet?
No, I'm going to. Go over to the flat surface that is that steeple and kind of place the key there to activate the door.
Alright.
Just kind of poke my head in. Okay, we're at the place. So,
Okay.
the plan is we're going to take a small squad in, have everybody out here ready to become the angriest beehive ever.
Ooh. we have bees. He'll look down to you. Is that your doing?
I think I can do that.
Insect swarm.
Exactly. Cool.
I mean, everything's better / worse with bees. Again, it really depends on, scientifically speaking, what side of the angry swarm of hornets you're on.
Is anybody here allergic to bee stings? Because we'll need to be careful.
It's okay. Tuki and I are living EpiPens.
Alright, so...
So I will entreat Hawk and Shay to come out with our dear Nixie to take up position, readied for when the chicanery begins.
That's half a person or not, I can still open a door.
You used to be nicer last time we met.
Must be the other side of me.
Must be.
I think maybe she's upset because she doesn't have an eye, but she won't let me look at that.
I have an eye.
But you're missing an eye.
Not missing an eye, I'm missing my soul.
Oh. I don't think Hawk was there for that discussion.
No, I don't think so either.
You have things to do.
Alright, well, we're gonna get this done. High five. For good luck. Thank you.
Raven Tuki totally gonna like swoop over and high claw.
Yeah!
Shaden will beckon the bird to her.
I've been to Boondon.
Bird looking very proud with perch on Shaden's shoulder.
Shaden will kind of take you, cupping your wings, and kind of pull you close and then begin to pet your head.
I think I've seen a dating simulator like this.
Hawk looks over horrified.
Called like
a
Hotful Boyfriend or something.
Yeah. Hateful boyfriend. I don't care. I don't care if it's like Hataful, but it's hateful. Because I can't read. So, yes, after we have those people out, I will pick up the key, tuck it back away, and kind of go about lowering us into the building.
Hawk will look over first. That's really high up.
So, flap your wings and get down there.
I'm not Olympia.
Okay, well, you take your big poofy jacket and you hold it like this. It'll catch the wind.
I don't... Scientifically, that would not.
It would if you had a big enough coat.
Maybe we'll try that.
I will use the broom to get us all down there.
All of you?
All of us that don't already fly.
Hawk is tense the whole time.
Mainly because I just tie a rope to the broom and tell you to hold on. No.
You want him to cry.
Shh. Sob quieter. We're stealthing.
Sob quieter.
So, you guys come down off this rooftop and stand at the edge of the steps in front of the columns. Need to look at things. Of course I'm lazy and didn't write the whole description down. Alright, you are greeted by darkness. All of you.
Sup, Curry?
What?
It's dark inside.
It is dark inside.
I mean, I know I've got dark vision.
Yes, you do. It's dark inside.
Ooh, it's magical dark vision.
Even
How-
Shaden can't see.
How peculiar.
I mean, she can. You all can see in shades of gray up to 60 feet.
Yeah, okay. Alright.
Some of you up to 120 feet, but it is dark inside. And there doesn't seem to be anything but columns.
Oh shit, we're gonna fight the Balrog.
Mm.
I am totally gonna Gandalf this bitch.
I don't even know what you're talking about.
It's fine.
Don't
Needed to do any of the other characters.
That is true.
So, Tuki, are you remaining as you are to enter?
I mean, for now at least.
Okay. So, you shall proceed into the columns. Are you moving stealthily?
Yes.
I need
'Cause
everybody to roll stealth.
That's
then.
kind of the whole thing of all of this. I'm a stealth every step. Never gonna hear me. They'll only see me when they're stabbed.
Does anybody not?
Are you actually singing in character?
In my mind, yes.
Okay.
Outside, I'm going. Do,
Is
do,
anybody
do,
not
do.
very good in stealth specifically?
Shaden's fine at stealth.
I'm doing just fine.
I'm gonna roll guidance with mine, unless Tuki needs it.
Tuki's a bird. Tuki's just sitting there.
Yeah.
Don't even need guidance.
Although, to be fair, in the event that Tuki is asked to make a stealth check, we'll probably revert to elf. That's apparently sneaky bird.
Well, if the bird just stays put, it's dark in here, so Tuki's kind of a ghost.
I mean, you're riding on somebody who rolled a 17 in stealth. I think you're fine.
Put my coat up over my head a little bit and just however, it does work pretty well, seeing as how I've got, let's see, that's 31.
Wow. Could you show Ray where we are on the map? The map that needs updated very badly.
It looks like we are there. My arm got cut off.
Yes. Everybody is at the you are here area. This was like the first map I ever made. It's rough.
It's beautiful.
It was very well done, seeing as how it's the first map you ever really made.
Anyway, so you stealthy in. And then I'm going to need you to make a perception check. Yes? No, you can't use your passive. Stop it. You do that just to annoy me.
I'm just saying, when your passive is a 28.
Does bird use Tuki perception since it's a mental stat?
I would think so.
I have no idea.
Well, we'll just operate that way because that's how I thought it worked.
Sounds good.
34.
Yeah, I caught that, but Jesus.
I roll with advantage with a plus 13.
Okay, let's see what's going on here. Hawk did fine.
Yeah, I see everything.
Tuki, you're in a different advantage point for perception.
Mm-hmm. I know.
Squawk, squawk.
The rest of you do very well, and it allows you to notice the darkness deepening right in front of you, as suddenly a sort of pit opens up. You look down and you see dim torchlights about 12 feet down.
Hawk will take a step back. Oh, those with wings are very lucky.
What's the edging of the pit?
What do you mean?
Like, is it just like a hole in the ceiling going down and then just opening into the floor?
Yes.
Okay. So it's not like we could potentially just climb down the side.
No.
It just opens into... Okay, cool. Opens into the second level. How far down?
I just said 12 feet.
12 feet? That's easy.
What?
That is so easy to drop down into.
No, it's not.
Yeah.
You might
I mean...
break an ankle.
I mean... Only if you were raised in a library your whole life.
I was raised in the library my whole life. So, look to Tuki and Shaden. I'm gonna break an ankle.
No. You see, it's gonna be fine. It's gonna be fine. We can lower you down gently.
I prefer my books.
I mean...
They don't try throwing me off of cliffs.
I'm not throwing you... Look, if I wanted to Sparta kick you off this thing, I'd have done it by now.
That would have been so funny if you would just been like,
Just like-
Sparta kick.
Like-
Bye! Bitch move, but funny.
No, but, yeah. No, I can easily lower you down in similar fashion.
If we want to remain quiet, I think it might be the best idea.
Yeah, just hold on to this. We'll Mary Poppins you down.
Mary Pop. Okay.
Just kind of grab onto the broom and a little lower. It'll be fine. We'll get you down there.
This is not fantasy. We are not living in a fantasy story.
Yeah, sure. Whatever you say, bucko. Deep shadow passes over my face.
Alright, so you lower Hawk into the pit.
Mm-hmm.
Oh god, is something gonna eat me already?
But it's 12 feet. I can easily just kind of dangle.
Dangle.
Alright.
Simple.
Tuki?
Tuki can flutter down.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, Shaden does just fine, kind of dangling and dropping down as well.
Probably just... Basically hold my hips up so she dangles down, kind of drops onto my palms, then I can lower her down.
Sure, we can go with that.
And yes, Tuki will flutter.
You are not dead. Turn back on.
No, he is undead.
No, I charged it before the game. It's definitely not dead.
So it said undead.
Just seems to be doing a thing. Alright. Tuki. Okay, so you finally have made it. And give me a second because it may take more than one pass to get you there.
Woo!
Ooh, there's a thing.
Ignore
Markets,
that thing.
customs. I'm not ignoring him. No, oh! It ran away before I could explore more. Who am I?
This is a large dungeon, isn't it?
Super zoom.
Zoomy.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, the tokens don't agree with this.
99! What?
Who am I?
So,
Did you shrink down the you shrunk down the things to it, didn't you?
The squares?
Yeah.
I was trying to make them fit in the hallways.
you did very good.
Squawk, strappy shirt indeed. I speak Druid.
See what you meant by pixelated tokens now.
Yeah, I know. I'm sorry, guys. I swear they weren't like that when I set up this dungeon. Otherwise, I would have fixed it.
They work for now. Alright, so we're in a deep, dark cave.
You are in a shrine of sorts.
Can I roll like anything to recognize symbols? Are there artifacts, sculpture, books?
There is an altar up here.
Okay.
And it seems to be holding some kind of water. And there are 2 torches lit on either side of it. Are you going up to it?
The way you asked that makes me want to say no.
Which one? This one?
No. This
Right.
over here.
The one with Mjolnir on it.
Yo.
I'll slowly approach.
Let's go check out Mjolnir.
Okay. As you approach, you're kind of leaning on your toes, trying to see what's inside the basin. Seems like this clear water, but you're seeing something in it.
What is it?
Something shiny. You can't tell from there.
A brain.
Something shiny.
Ah, it broke. Lame. Alright, you come all the way up on top of this thing. And you look down, and there is a sort of bronze symbol at the bottom of this bowl.
Do I recognize it?
You can roll religion.
I could roll a religion, but I got no goddamn clue.
Okay. This you have read as the symbol of absence. It is related to a darkness, a nothingness, the void. It's an ancient symbol. It is not one that is used and worshipped any longer.
Do I know anything specific about the deity it may belong to?
Nope.
Okay.
This is ancient text, and there is not a whole lot on it. Just that it's a form of absence.
Hawk will just kind of mutter some small things to himself. Maybe pull out a book and draw the symbol.
Good for us, bad for us. Just been left here overnight.
It may not be of an importance, but it's not necessarily a good thing. It's not used anymore, but it is ancient. I can't really tell you a lot about it. It's text I'm not aware of.
This place does have an older feeling to it now, doesn't it?
It does.
Alright, well, let's go. Let's go a different direction then. Yeah, no, I don't want to edit the token. I just want the token to move at my will.
Tuki, are you back in human form? Or are you still Birdie Tuki?
Eat the rib.
Seeing how big this place is, and realizing that in the event of combat, it would be more useful to be a person. Probably will shift back.
Hey, Tuki's a people.
Okay.
Did she happen to get off Shaden first? Because that would be
No.
hilarious. She's like, I'm a human.
Shaden's not very strong.
He's also never a human.
Tuki's also very light.
There.
I should have.
Hmm.
I should have done some things earlier in the yesterday.
All the things you didn't do.
I mean, it's not gonna be huge, but I think I probably should have brewed up a Red Bull or two.
Do you need to go get an energy drink?
No, in character.
Oh, okay.
This is something I could have done last night to prep for this that I did not apparently think to do.
Okay.
But then again, I was kind of tired.
Fair.
All right. Well, do we want to march in order? Do we want to figure this out? What's going on?
Yeah. Give me your marching order. And then tell me which direction you're going.
I can take point.
Mm.
Well,
I'm sneaky.
Well, if that's the case, Shane will take the back.
I'm already in the back.
Yeah, but we don't want. I mean, it would be a good idea to have our diviners in the middle. So, from what I can see here, we got a path leading this way, and we got a path leading this way.
Yes.
Excuse me.
That is fair.
I mean, we might have one going the other way too, but I can't see that far. And I know I can't see that far. Because it looks like great pains were taken to make for sure the lighting and sight works. So thank you.
Only because you made me.
Still thank you.
I
Alright.
perhaps think maybe we should try down here. This seems promising.
That is the way you came into this place.
That's the way we came in. Okay.
Wait, no, it's not.
Yeah, how
That
can it
would
be?
normally be the way you came into this
But we came in
place
from the ceiling.
when I used the first map.
I'm kind of particularly interested in these gold things down the way.
Are
What
those the torches?
Those are torches. Yes.
Okay.
Sorry. I should have described better. Yeah, these things are just gold torch holder things. So,
So then, did this?
we're
foot
gonna
not
pretend the
where we-
staircase isn't there, because I forgot that that I had set this up for you guys coming in the ceiling and not the entrance.
Then, let's go left because right is never the right way to go.
Third door. On the left.
And straight on forward to Neverland.
So, you guys are headed.
That place
this way.
that place needs some work. It's gone to shit in the last couple of years.
It's doing its best.
Yeah, well, it needs its budget re-upped.
It's historically run by children though.
Yeah, exactly. It needs a better budget. Boom, boom, ba, 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 boom.
Oh, we're moving.
All right, if we have to shut down a reactor, I call dibs. So, Metal Gear mode is at Shaden hit a warp in reality for a second there.
Suddenly the Botox wore off.
Down into Solid Snake mode.
I was just like, what are you doing?
Do 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 do. Banana. Da 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 da. Da da da. Da 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 da. Da da.
Need you to stop there.
Da 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 da.
Perhaps the floor is moving.
You guys see a thing.
Does the thing see us?
Yes. Sit down.
Yes. But we're so sneaky.
You walk 15 feet next to it.
But it's dark.
Wait, why are you broken? That makes me sad.
Hi, Priance.
Let me see. Does this work?
Ooh.
Yay.
See, it clearly can't see us. It has no eyes.
So, it notices you.
But we're so sneaky.
And it turns and runs.
What?
Nope.
Clink, 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 clink.
Nope. 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 Nope.
Clink, 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 clink. Clink, clink.
Ah, shit. It's not alive, so I can't just sneak up on it and force feed a cyanide pill.
Huh?
Just kind of. Oh, this is how I do silent takedowns. Shh.
Do you just have those on you?
Why did I give you those?
Yeah, I've got 19 of them.
You have 19 cyanide pills?
Uh-huh. I took them off of the assassins.
Each one of them had one.
What?
I moved.
You get away from me?
So you have 19 cyanide pills? Okay.
I also have,
right front.
I also have 19 smoke bombs and 19 firecrackers.
Oh my gosh. Why do you give him things?
It wasn't thought out. Anyway.
Tuki probably still has some sleepy potion of some sort.
Oh yeah, you definitely do.
One is filled with rohypnol, the other is filled with cyanide. Do you want to play a game?
Anyway, it goes clinkety clink clink down the hall.
Okay, well, I'm going to have to...
The one character I don't have compelled duel with.
Crap, I need books.
You need what?
I need books.
Hawk has plenty of those.
Yeah, well, Hawk needs to give me then the Players in Xanathar's book.
Okay, well, he reaches into his bag and he has...
Go good. Getting some stares that I don't appreciate.
Mm-hmm. Guess you are, sir. Yes,
we
you
get
are.
all kinds of trouble when our computers just happen to die.
You guys want to hear a bit of meta that's actually pretty entertaining to me?
Always.
Yes.
That's Mordenkainen's Tome of Foes, right? It's a D&D book with lots of different enemy types and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
In that first module I was going to run, the Tomb of Horrors or whatever one, Mordenkainen was an NPC you guys could encounter in that first city.
That is amusing.
Really?
Yeah, he was there working on his book.
That's really funny.
And if Gowan was a part of it, he'd ask for an autograph. He'd have him sign his copy of Mordenkainen's book. It's like, what the hell are these stat blocks? I don't even know. I'm just a cudgelly old wizard. So, yeah. The problem is that silence is a thing, but it's also a bad thing.
Yeah, because you have some casters. A lot of casters.
We have a lot of casters.
Legit, everybody with you right now is a caster.
Ha! I'm in range.
To do what?
Go open.
So you go up and grapple check this thing.
Yeah. I gotta bring it back so we can slowly shush it to sleep.
Okay. Go ahead, go up there. Then scroll the screen up. And roll initiative!
Just just hold him by that in the shoulder. Just go, I'll do it. Stand down. I mean, it was going to be initiative at that point, so congratulations for stealth not being an option. Alright.
So mad at me.
So salty, yes.
Get over it.
Yeah, it's fine. Okay.
I'm not going to apologize.
Have you considered maybe you should?
No. I'm having fun. And if Quinn doesn't like it, it's his problem.
That's fine. Modified 20.
Can you hand me the pillow? Thank you.
Yep.
Hmm.
Do I have anything cool back here? No, I do not.
You know what sucks? My stores are upstairs.
Hmm? What?
You are inappropriate.
I was going to say the vacuum. Wherever your mind at.
The vacuum.
So, initiative has been rolled and go, and you jump onto this construct of sorts.
You hear a sigh from Hawk.
And in front of you, you see two more.
What's the other one, though?
I think it's probably a torch.
Oh.
Actually, you know what?
But we're sneaky. We're so sneaky.
You're very sneaky.
I mean, I did the predator run and jump kick this guy in the head with a knife. And everything.
Now, we all know it would have been much better not to run up on this guy, just to let Tuki do her thing from back here.
I have no idea what Tuki's thing was going to be right there.
I mean, she
I
has
don't either.
plenty of things she could have done for the entire room. She is a druid.
I mean, she is amazing.
And I mean, she is supposed to start training me soon, right?
Nah. How do you like horticulture?
He'll
She did say she would try.
eyebrow bumps Tuki. Train me.
Okay.
Said I would try, but shouldn't trust my teaching abilities.
Well, you've trusted mine, so I should trust yours.
So, yeah. I have... Yeah, so basically what I'm going to have to do at that point, I do the predator run and then just like jump kick him in the face with a sword. Just dear.
Okay.
Let's see. What is that? Yeah, okay, that's a D10. 17.
Will not hit.
What?
Who's like, damn it, Seb was better at this. Well, hey, good thing is they're not getting by me so long as I'm here. So I've got a bonus action to do something with. They don't really have too much in the way of bonus actions. Oh, why not? I'll go down it. Okay, Tukey, there's totally not a dude in these things. So, do the other thing. I will give you a D8 to play with.
Oh,
Okay.
Because
that's gonna make her real happy later.
yeah, because I'm just at there and then just kind of like drop myself back into a stance and like, I don't have an insult for you yet. Give me time. Got nothing else.
Okay, so
Oh, I thought it was me next. Who's 2?
Monster number 2. Whichever one monster number 2 is.
I don't think we want to know.
I could have attacked a few more times. Oops. Oh, save my key.
well, you've created a bottle jam.
Yeah, I've created a bottleneck.
So clink, clink, clink. Tries to push past. Clink.
I did not bring my Hadoken. Why did I not bring my Hadoken? Shit, this is Metal Man. I should have used the metal blade against him. He dies instantly from that.
This is not one of your video games.
It could be.
Little guiding bolts on the first one there.
Yeah.
Can you roll me the spell card?
For guiding bolt.
Mm-hmm.
A flash of light streaks toward the creature on your. Did you want to read it?
Well, what kind of damage is it?
46 radiant.
Radiant damage.
Radianta.
Unless that won't work.
No, go ahead and roll that.
Chicka chicka boom boom. Chicka chicka boom. Chicka chicka boom boom. Chicka chicka whack.
Don't you get 3?
No, that's Scorching Ray.
Oh, okay.
Guiding Bolt, if it smacks them, if it hits them, they glow, and the next person gets advantage to hit.
That would be on his first try. I mean, that really got the point across.
Sorry, guys. I'll resize this dungeon.
Oh, is that just... Did you just put a yellow dot on his token? Hey, you know what? Perfect sizing.
Literally,
That's delightful.
As you light him up.
Almost literally, actually.
Blinded by the light.
That's why we don't rush into battles.
The fight was coming to us.
Anything else from you, Hawk?
That will be all.
Dookie.
E.
What?
I've been looking at my spells, trying to figure out something to do. It's not looking great.
Fine whip. Cantrip.
I do not have Vine. Um,
I'm just saying, I'm really happy that these things are lining up.
actually, I wonder. They are probably immune to necrotic, maybe, or is it poison? Necrotic.
The answer is
Wonder if
probably yes.
Wait.
Nani?
just for bonus to me features. Oh, it's only when I'm doing the thing, which I'm not doing, so never mind. I'm not worry about that. Um, I am really lost here. I think what I'm gonna do is just drop a moonbeam on Dottie guy.
Okay.
I'm a druid. Tight spaces aren't great for my spells.
I mean, if you had lightning bolt, that would be great.
Yeah, I don't. Uh,
Liberty.
yeah, we'll leave it at base.
Okay, let's see. What is this? They have to make a con save.
Perhaps.
Alright. And what is your DC? 17?
It is 17.
Okay, they take full damage.
By the light of the moon.
Is that all for you, Tuki?
Yeah, that is all.
Okay, Shaden gets to go. She's definitely not crazy about this bottleneck here.
It's fine.
Well, the bottleneck is a good thing. We just got to make it work.
She casts Fireball.
You are casting it out of the fire into the room, right, Shay? Right, Shay?
Yes, yes, of course. This Hellfire Blast, Quinn.
Oh no. That's like Eldritch Blast, but Hellfire.
Okay, so it just changes the type.
Yeah.
You guys are 12th level?
Yeah, so she should have 3 blasts.
Yeah. So, she will shoot past you guys. Hopefully not get going.
I mean, if she hits me, she deserves to hit me at this point.
$11 on the first. As she crits it. And then rolls a 1 on her damage.
Wouldn't crit make it full damage?
Yeah, which is 10.
Well,
Plus 1.
10 plus 1.
Because she rolled
Plus
a one.
potentially her charisma if she has the cantrip
I don't think she does.
invocation.
I should have lost my own character sheets. Which one is that?
Agonizing cantrips
Nope, she doesn't have that one.
or agonizing blast, depending on how old.
She has Eldritch Smite.
Aha! She gets up in a melee with them bitches.
She does like to be up in melee.
Eldridge, where's my money?
Okay, only the first one hits. Because you're pretending to dodge like that.
No, as the blasts are coming my way, I'm like getting to the side of them, pretending to like throw them.
Oh my gosh. Alright.
I
That was
know,
her turn.
friends. I really do.
Go in. You're gonna make a grapple check.
Grapple to avoid.
Yep.
Awesome. I'm a slippy bitch. At least there's that. Okay, so that's a 21.
Alright, that is much better than what he rolled.
We were over this.
As he attempts to grapple you and fails, he will instead run.
Oh, no he won't.
And he won't, huh?
No he won't.
What are you gonna do to stop him?
Hit him.
You're gonna hit him.
I'ma hit him.
Hit him.
I'ma hit him. I'ma hit him with Ryujin.
Is that gonna stop him from running?
If I hit him.
Then hit him.
Okay, so that is a 21 to hit.
Will hit.
So that's physical, and then I need. So it is a total, first and foremost, of 6 points of magical slashing damage.
Okay. Ray, a D8 is a type of dice. It rolls a total number of 8.
Looks like a little crystal-y thing. So, and we also have 5, 10, 11, 12, 13 points of fire damage to him and the dude behind him. Fwah! And his speed is reduced to 0.
That was annoying.
Because Sentinel. Did it drop?
Mm-hmm.
Dunk. I could have jump kicked this thing to death.
Alright. That'll bring us to number 3.
Wasn't that just number 3?
No?
Yeah.
Number 5. That was the original.
I mean,
Clink,
technically,
clink, clink,
Ray,
clink, clink.
his dice are green, so they do look kind of sickly.
That's amazing. They look like jade and gold. It's great.
Oh,
Which brings us back to going.
kind of like the color Artemis puked the other day.
Kind of.
Not really. I would know something was on me.
Okay, so... Yeah, here's a thing. $5, $10, $15, $20, $25. Whatcha? Which does mean I've got to... What's my con? Does a 16 beat your save, Fluffy?
I believe so. Yeah, it was...
Oh,
No, it
sorry,
doesn't.
I'm muted. No, it does not.
Okay, cool. Because I just ran through your moon. I ran through your spotlight.
Okay.
I had a little option.
That is 16 points of radiant damage.
16?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So the only character in the history of this game that I hit going is Chuki.
I'm pretty sure that is the hardest hit Goen has ever taken.
Yeah, it is. And I made sure to do it to myself.
Pretty dice.
Alright. So, yeah, let's... I might just have to go at these things in certain order. I will do everything. Yeah, no, we're gonna pop a lop on this guy. 22.
Will hit.
So that is 5, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 13 points magic slashing. Still up?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, why not? Let's keep up with this guy because I'm doing this thing. Okay, the second one will miss.
Okay.
Because I remembered I had to roll like an 18 to like tie him, I'm sure. That will hit at... What did I do? 13 with an 8 before? Wait, 8. Yeah, another 13
What did you roll?
magic slashing. I rolled an 8 and then plus 5 damage.
No, what was your attack roll?
Oh, my roll was a 19.
That doesn't hit.
Wow.
Don't assume things. I am the DM tonight. So you hit once.
So, all right. Drop in a defensive stance.
Spending a key point to...
No, oh, sorry. Not that defensive stance. I drop into tunnel fighter stance.
Okay. You have to clarify because he's so many classes I don't
know.
know.
I do. To be fair, I have 2 defensive stances. I have I have dodge stance and I have come at me stance.
Okay.
This is come at me stance.
All right.
Good to know. I've got a little less than a 50% chance to hit these things.
Okay, that thing comes clink, 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 but can't make it all the way over.
Come on.
But you know what? It'll use its...
Come a little bit closer, you're my tin again. So big and
As
so
it
strong.
goes a wide circle around you.
It goes in a circle around me?
A wide one.
Clank, 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 clank.
So it gets right next to me and then just goes,
Nope.
It sees you and it's like, huh.
I'm harmless. Come play with me. And it stops right in front of the light pool. Don't make this harder on yourself.
Yes, the light pool is now there. Huck, that is your turn then. There's a light pool in front of you.
Oh, I'm not going through it.
You could probably make the save. What are you tolling at?
Him?
Okay. I just need to know because it changes your damage. So wisdom save, huh? It fails. You roll a d8.
3d8 at this point.
3.
3.
Takes...
Manic frickin' rolls!
This is necrotic damage?
Yes.
Hawk
Okay.
holds out a book and starts
It
reading.
doesn't look affected.
Wow.
What I figured. Necrotic.
Okay. Okay.
That was your action?
That was my action. I don't think I actually have any bonus that I can use right now.
Like, 2 of my characters absolutely useless against these guys.
Okay. In that case, Hawk will kind of sit, go back with a thoughtful look. And he'll just summon his more vicious book.
Getting real Evil Dead vibes from this shit.
Oh, I don't have a
Flappy book.
spirit weapon right here.
Okay.
God, we got Last of Us and freaking Evil Dead in one game. This isn't looking good.
Oh, I should be using Disguise Self right now.
Because just 2?
Huh?
Just 2?
I should be using Disguise Self to look like Bruce Campbell right now.
Here we go.
Campbell, Bruce Campbell.
That first one's really cool. Oh, I like that one a lot too.
Flappy Book. Pixel. We put more pixels on the map.
Oh, hey, no, it's called Retro Era Gaming. It's fine.
Where do you want it? I will make it accessible to you. Let's see. Controlled by that person. There you go. It's controlled by you.
Yes, I think I'm just gonna bring the table over here. I like that idea.
Okay, well, he gets walked across the metal head with the book.
Let's see if he actually does. Okay. Actually, he looks unharmed.
By force? Oh.
Okay, Hawk will do the again. All my spell slots right now. All of my spell slots.
What you need to do is diversify. Diversify.
I did necrotic. I did force.
You need to diversify more.
Well, I know what I'm going to do now because the one thing that did work before did.
Yelling at them.
Light, radiance. Making them go shine.
Alright, I'm assuming you're done.
I'm
Yuki.
done.
Okay. Well, let's walk up behind Hawk here and sure. The spell with the moony thing. I can move that. How far?
The moony thing.
Let me set it for you to control.
On each of your turn up to 60 feet. So yeah, that's cool. Just need to go there.
Okay, as you set it on top of him.
Yep. Do you want me to re-roll? Or...
Yeah, it's a new round. I'll have you re-roll.
16 again. Woohoo! Consistency.
Still not making those saves. God damn it. Let me see. Nope, not making it. Definitely.
A moony thing is this blue circle that we have on the field there. And it is moonbeam?
Moonbeam, yes.
Moonbeam.
It is a druid spell.
It's a druidic spell. It's pretty badass.
Indeed it is.
And it's pretty much just a ray of moon, if you will.
It creates a pool of damage. And not that it's ever become useful in this thing, but if any of these things were shape changers in a different form, Moonbeam would force them to become their original form.
I have a character who's greatly concerned with this.
I did not know that.
I have druids who would be concerned about that too.
I'm sure you do. Scary black fog of death. What?
I was more talking about like Gildas, but sure. I mean, Anwin doesn't go into animal
I'm pretty
form.
sure. No, I'm saying I'm pretty sure that her natural form is just a black cloud of death.
Oh shit! Now
Maybe.
y'all know.
Maybe. Unconfirmed.
All right, Tuki. Anything else from you?
Let's see. I only moved like 15 feet, so I'll just take a couple more steps to like there so I can see in the room better. And that's it.
Okay. Jaden. How did I delete you and you stayed on here? That's so weird.
Shading.exe cannot be deleted.
Damn right.
As Shaden goes streaming past you and avoids the moonbeam, yes, she did go around it.
So is the moonbeam technically covering the book space as well?
No, it's on top of the guy. I just had to move it out of the way.
Okay.
I also have Sunbeam that I prepped especially for Evili. And I've never
Wow.
unprepped.
Okay, you're gonna need to teach me that spell specifically.
It's the sun. Fucking praise it.
Okay, that's not worth it.
I am preparing to Dark Souls roll.
Okay, yeah, nope. She ran. That is what she did with her turn. You are not on the list anymore. You are. And you're getting attacked and you don't like it. So, fuck you going.
Yeah, whatever.
That second one hits, right?
Nope.
What's your armor class?
22 currently. Because I attack, when it's baseline 20, but when I attack, it jumps to 22.
Nice. Actually, Shading ran past the thing. She needs to take a... And it doesn't hit her. Okay, cool. Anyway, so that was his turn. Now that brings it to you, going.
You see, you need to widen your stance a little bit, and kind of go like this, and more like this.
As you are instructing him, he's actually following along.
Good, because I'm teaching him wrong.
I'm so cute. In a horrible way, but really cute.
Oh, I wish I had rolled a natural 20 for that.
What'd you roll?
19, but that would have been perfect. Okay, widen your stance like this, and this is idiot. So that is 7 plus 5, so 12 points of magical slashing. With 5, so that's 12, 16, 24 points of fire damage.
24 fire?
Yes. Reunion.
Okay.
This is like, okay, start like this, and then flamey sword.
Idiot. Slash.
Alright, so it's these 4 are the danger spots. Yeah?
The moonbeam is on top of this guy.
So, it's these 4 spots?
How big does moonbeam cover?
It's basically, it's a 10 by 10 square.
Oh.
So I imagine Shaden just went up went into that space to avoid it.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool. I will then I'll just kind of hop over into 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 my Punisher stance. It's like, do you want a lesson?
Hold sword. Will mimic movement.
I promise to keep you if you don't try and kill us.
Oh my
I
god.
want one. I want one.
Oh God.
Lay down your sword, and we will keep you. I will polish you up, and you can be my Hell Knight.
There is a lovely corner that he would just be wonderful for.
Seriously, battery. He just continues mimicking your pose.
Put the sword away. Just kind of like... I'm motioning about putting the sword away, see if he mimics me.
Still holding his sword.
Come on! Fine. That's all the chicanery for this round then. I am in my my tunnel stance.
It was a good try.
It was a very good
It was
try.
good.
Tuki, prepare yourself.
It's moving through my threatened space.
It's not
I don't
moving
like
through
it.
your threatened space.
Yes,
it took a
it's-
step forward and it's still in melee with you.
Yes, but it's moving through my threatened space.
How does that... Okay.
Tunnel fighter.
What exactly is threatened space?
Anything I can basically hit with a melee attack.
Why is everybody yelling?
Because that is what I do when I'm near Quinn. I yell.
This is true.
I do not feel safe!
You need to not feel safe. That would be a 21. Does that hit?
Yes, that hits.
Okay. So that is for 15 points magic slashing. With 10, 17, 18 points of magic fire. And if it is still up, its movement is 0 and it stays right in the moonbeam.
What?
Yep.
No, because it moved, so sometimes...
Tunnel fighter provokes an attack of opportunity moving through my threatened space. Sentinel means if I hit with that attack, its movement is 0.
Can you stack those two?
Yes. You shall not pass.
But it had to have moved first.
It has to try and move out there, and then
moved first, and then you hit it. So
it's in response to it moving away.
Yes, it moved, and then you hit it, and then you activated your sentinel. So it moved first. It succeeded in moving.
Its movement it prevents it from moving.
But
they're moving. They're it's basically like they turn to move away, and I go.
Fluffy,
Nope.
what do you think? Fluffy?
He's just grooving over there.
What do you think?
No, he's correct.
Ah, fuck you, Fluffy. You call yourself my friend.
We throw Polar Master in the mix, and then it becomes ultra fucked up.
Oh, don't worry. I've got plans.
Well, then it's gonna swing at you, you ass.
That's fine. That's what I wanted to do.
24?
Oh, do I want to be an ass?
You already are.
Yeah, you know what? We've got a long dungeon ahead of us. I need to save on certain resources, so yeah. Leaf shield. Its slash is just...
Okay. Hawk, it's your turn.
Good. You're learning. You want to come with us? I'll teach you better.
Did he take his save again because he's still standing in Moonfire?
Yes.
Okay.
And he will make it with a 19.
So half damage.
Did we already determine that there is a moonbeam right here?
The moonbeam is these 4 squares right here. If you look at my screen.
Okay. Is there enough room to kind of like...
You can catty corner from this space. Is he still alive?
Yes.
Come on, Clarence.
All right.
Come with
Have
us.
a good night, Ray, and hope your day at school goes well.
Congratulations for being able to go to school.
Bye-bye.
We shall send thee away with the greatest honor I know.
I need this back. Okay, no, it doesn't pass.
You need to make a dabbing kobold.
Anyway,
I feel so ignored.
you killed it.
Oh my gosh, I actually did something? My word of light.
Clarence!
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to kill the thing that you named.
Pick up the helmet.
I will take a step away.
Alright.
Pick up the sword. You know what? I will pick up the parts.
You're gonna put on the outfit?
I'm not going to put on the... No, I pick up the parts and put them in my bag. I'm wearing the helmet, but all the other parts are going in my bag.
Shaden is just staring at you like you're a crazed person.
I look over to Shaden. Absolutely, like, 1,000-yard stare. Just, like, deadpan. Just... We can rebuild him.
Tuki, I think he's finally lost his mind. Can I kill him now?
I'm chewing. Sorry. No, he's still useful in here. It's fine.
She'll shake her head with displeasure.
I give Shaden the 1,000-yard stare. Just kind of fixes dead into Shaden's eyes and just starts turning into slow worry. Just...
Shaden goes for her swords.
And then I go back to normal.
Which way shall we be going now? We have a 3 different options.
Well, let's hope that didn't make too much noise.
Yeah, you made a lot of noise. Clank, 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 clank.
Yeah, these things... Don't worry, I'm going to put in inertial dampeners when I rebuild this thing. I need to go and visit what's her name.
How about...
Oh god, leave the gnome alone!
Oh my god, she is going to have such a fun time with this.
Shaden just starts walking the way that Hawk is pointing.
I cast Sending. No, not yet.
Wahahaha. Wahahaha.
I'll jump myself up here if they're gonna go in that room. Because things should immediately try and kill me first. That's my job around here.
Let's see. Shaden is going to go ahead and continue forward. Not wanting to stay around going. This madman stares.
Are we making sneaky checks again?
You can make sneaky checks if you want.
So, 25.
Okay. Shaden got a 12.
Oops. 18.
Okay, 18, 25, 12, and 16. The average on that is looking kind of 18-ish. 16, 18-ish. It doesn't seem to notice you.
Slowly pull out my knife. Yeah?
I don't know if that's it.
What?
That's how...
We want to sneak through this whole place and not touch anything.
This is why I'm asking instead of going.
We could go back the other way.
What if I need to go this way? Did these look like cells?
No.
We can go back the other way if you want.
So what are you guys doing? Proceeding forward or going back the other way?
Well, they didn't notice us. Let's, I don't know, try and go back the other way.
Sounds good to me.
Actually, you know what? Shaden dips in there. Huh. Thought something was in there. Never mind.
What even is that room?
Looks like a trash, possibly what was a storage room. Everything is in pieces. You can't really tell what this room used to be. Just a lot of splintered wood and metal.
Can I take a... If we're taking a quick scan through it, can I take a quick scan through it?
Yeah. Just playing to Shaden's curiosity.
Yeah, pretty much. It's a broken shelf, I might find my missing Jenga piece.
Everybody can look through it if they'd like.
You're missing what?
See, years ago I lost a Jenga piece. I don't know what happened to it. It might be here.
Your tower must be so incomplete.
It is. It's sad. What are you having us roll?
Investigation.
Okay.
Patrick's gone.
Did you have him on my profile?
No, just because you left.
Yeah, I know. You had him on my profile?
Because it knocks all the things over one space.
Oh, okay.
I have the cord right here.
Oh, that's fine.
It's not fine. Fluffy's glory is no longer here. Investigation turns up at 26.
Patrick, try leaning more to your left.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's
What?
not how it works.
I'm
26,
leaning
you said?
because I'm getting food.
Alright.
We'll see if this pops you back on and I don't have to futz with anything.
You begin shifting through the materials that you see.
Oh, that breeze feels nice.
There we go.
Hey, he's back.
Yay!
Your leaning worked.
Oh, that's not gonna work though. Holy crap. Okay, I have no control over the map. That's cool. So yeah, you shift through the piles of things. As I join Discord again. And you do see some gold under here. Some gold trinkets. They look old. Hammered in a crude sense. Cups, jewelry.
Hey guys, we want these.
Yes.
You go to put this cup in your coat. You let go. You pull your hand out. The cup's still there.
Oh my god!
Is it just like sticky or?
Kind of, yeah, it's sticky. And you pull it back, kind of examine it, and you see it begin to split and teeth.
Oh.
Tony!
Oh god, why are you naming the monsters?
Because it'll hurt more when I have to kill them.
And that is where we're gonna stop for the night. Because I have died.
Tony!
You have
Yes,
very
yes.
peculiar
Everything
friends.
can become a mimic.
You have very peculiar friends in very peculiar places.
All I'm saying is that most of the friends I make at some point or another started off wanting to kill me.
Oh, I see. I didn't want to kill you.
So you're not my friend?
That's rude. I thought we were friends.
You just said that we weren't.
No, I said I didn't want to kill you.
Then how can you be my friend?
That Tuki, did you want to kill him?
Anyway, thank you guys for joining.
The only one in this area.
Tuki kind of wanted to slap the shit out of me, if I remember, the first time we met.
I'm pretty sure Tuki was kind of grateful to see you coming around the corner when you guys met.
Yeah, and then I started talking.
The only one who wanted to legitimately kill you was Shaden.
And
Jaden, Nixie, possibly Curtis.
Nixie didn't want to kill you until you picked up Remy.
A little bit Jasper.
Jasper, definitely.
Little bit.
Avera, yes. Remy, yes. Ivoli, yes.
Ivoli, yes.
Olivia didn't want to kill you.
She did kind of come at me with claws a little bit.
No, she didn't.
She was panicked.
You know, Olivia didn't want anything to do with you.
Close enough, really.
Anyway, so yes, you are in a broken storage room of sorts. There are things patrolling not 60 feet away from you, and there's a thing with teeth stuck to you.
I'm gonna let him bite the other things. I'm gonna chase down the helmed horrors with a mimic on my arm.
Oh my
Get him! Get him, Tony! Get him!
Oh, you're gonna lose a hand.
It'd have to do a massive reach around to bite at me, and then I'll just slap him. Bad, Tony! Bad! Bad! Let go!
We don't endorse mimic abuse.
I do.
Oh.
Only when they're being bad, which is like 80% of the time.
Right.
So about that robot cat.
About that robot cat?
So
You mean Mimi?
yes.
I'm pretty sure Mimi would be okay if I spanked her.
I would love to hear Jess's response about that.
Well, she's watching them, so
Give it a little bit when it catches up.
I wait impatiently.
just Quinn thinks that Mimi would approve if Gawain slapped her.
Ass.
Spanked her.
Spanked her.
Oh, spanked her. Quinn's character in this game Quinn wants to know if his character in this game, if Mimi would like it if he spanked her. Yes.
See.
Anyway, so we will probably pick up Masters next Tuesday as well. Because I've been waiting a long time to have you guys in this dungeon.
And to be fair, we're in a dungeon where there's things rolling, so easy content to pick up.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna leave us with this thing. We just if we smack down this one, we can all wear the armor and sneak through here like nothing.
Oh my gosh.
Like loudly. Clink, 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 clink,
It
clink.
doesn't matter. It doesn't matter about noise. They're not moving through these halls stealthily either.
No, they're not.
So we could just OEO all the way through here. But Clarence is mine. I got dibs.
Oh my goodness.
Darn, I was really hoping for that one.
The next time we get attacked by these things, I'm just wearing pieces of them. I'm hoping this means it's a soft taunt, really. But in any event, everyone, take care of yourselves. We shall see you later. And,
Bye.
bye.
Bye.